G'day, Mick from Mick's Aussie Garden with you again. Just a quick recap on the veggie gardens. For those who have seen previous videos, you'll recall that the dirt here where I'm in South Australia on the Eyre Peninsula is pretty ordinary. It's mostly sand. It's pretty devoid of life, and I've had trouble growing vegetable seeds. Anything I've sort of tried to grow, I've really had to grow from seedlings. But in the last video, you'll know that I've started topping the gardens up with a slightly better soil, a compost sand mix. And I put some seeds in probably 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, and just wanted to show you what the difference the new soil made. Let me just spin you around. Okay, I'm standing in amongst the veggie gardens now. You remember the shed, the compost, just so you know where I am. I've got 14 rose gardens here. Now, probably 12 of them, maybe, yeah, probably 12 of them, 11.5 or something are planted out already. Some of them aren't showing any signs of any growth, but like these two just in front of us here are spuds. So they've only been in a couple of weeks, so I don't expect to see much out of them for quite a while. Let me spin you around over here. I've got 4 smaller ones here. The one at the back has got nothing in it. This one right in front of me here, he's got ginger planted. Again, nothing popping up, but I don't expect to see anything there for a while. One at the back, I transplanted the rhubarb. It's looking a bit sad at the moment, but it is shooting again, so I might cut those bigger leaves off and just let the new shoots come up. This one here, I've got garlic in. Garlic's only been in maybe a week, a little bit over a week maybe. It's already started popping its head up in places. A little bit small for the camera to pick up, but rest assured it is starting to kick on. This garden bed over here is empty. I took one of the sleepers. You can see the sleepers around the top. I've taken one of the sleepers off. It was bent and warped and it was giving me the irrit, so I've taken it off. I'm just working on getting another sleeper to put on there, a nice straight one. Okay, around this side I've got peas in the middle. I don't know if you can see down the sides. I've got Brussels sprouts that are all starting to kick on. This one in front of us here is turnips on this side, peas in the middle, Swedes on the far side. All looking very nice. Around this side on the right hand side here, that one's pretty empty as well. It's just got a few cucumbers in the front. Wrong time of year for cucumbers, I know, but you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained, so I've put them in. Now these empty beds, this one, that one, and the little one right in the far corner there, they're not going to stay empty very long. I'll explain why shortly. Next one here, I've got just flowers on this side, a little bit of colour, beans down the centre and at this end, and beetroot down the right hand side there. Next one down here, I've got broad beans on the end, climbing beans down the centre. If you can see a little bit of green on this edge, that's carrot, and on the far side you may or may not see, but I've got onions coming up. And let me get that bar out of the middle of the screen. And the success rate on these is really good. I'm really happy with that. Now let me spin you around again. Here I've got cabbages down the centre. They're just starting to pop their heads up. Collies on the left, they're looking really good. Broccoli on the right, and some spring onions along the edge. The spring onions are just ones that I'd harvested not long ago and just popped the roots back in the ground, so they're kicking on again. And the last bed here is this one, and you're not going to see a lot, but I've got leeks growing or popping up on this side. Again, it is a really good success rate. It's pretty hard to see on the camera. On the far side I've got shallots, same again, it's very hard to see on the camera, but they are coming up. And I've got brassicas in the middle, but I'm not sure what I planted. I forgot to label it, so I've got to wait till that one comes up and we'll see what's growing. Now, the reason these couple of beds aren't going to stay empty is, let's just take the beetroot for an example. You can see they're pretty thick in places, so I've got to thin them out. And where do you reckon the extra seedlings are going? Over in those empty beds. There, and it's particularly obvious with the turnips and the Swedes. They're just too close together. So give it another week or so and I'll start thinning them out and popping them in these empty garden beds. So hopefully in 3 or 4 weeks time I can come back to you guys and show you a really, really good veggie garden. Be the first time in 3 years. First time in 3 years I've had this much success with seeds, and I put it down to the new soil. It was a 2-to-1 mix. It was 2 parts compost, 1 part sand, and I thought there might have been too much sand in the dry out, but it's holding moisture really well, and the seedlings apparently are just loving it. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, you know the story. Like, subscribe and comment. Tell me where you're watching from, and tell me what you're growing in the garden at the moment. Just to let you know, South Australia, so Southern Hemisphere, 2 weeks from winter, and this is what we've got. Okay, have fun. We'll see you next time. Bye.